Welcome back to the First Touch podcast, my people. Yes, me, I don't know, say your boy Calamity, and my day with my brother Tattoo. And today we are just do a review at Jamaica exit in the Gold Cup. Panama sent home in the final game. A loss, heavy loss of 4-1 to Panama. Yes, me, some really terrible performances out there today. We'll deep dive in our go on the whole entire Gold Cup competition. What's going wrong with Jamaica? Is it the team? Is it the player? Is it the coach? Is it just the Jamaican Federation as a whole? Like we need to talk about it. You see me? So we're getting into the details. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell because that's gonna notify you when the video might drop. Here's some people big up on yourself, you all the support all the time. We're getting into it. So Tato, today 4-1 to Panama. Honestly, I know Panama overall is seen as a better team than me. Like, on paper. And even on paper, when you say, if we are compare player for player on paper, then it's a different conversation. But as a team, as an organization, I know say them rank higher than we. You see me? So, me did kind of expect for lose to Panama. However, I never expect the performance or get to there from the players. You see me? So, how was your experience watching that game and what you think went wrong? Lose 4-1.
Ah, again, good evening, night people, you know. Remember for
Well,
like, my people, Jano, how I feel. Shit, bro. Like, really and truly, me did really expect. Me did really want to win from this game if I even a one love. And here, I know, say, as I say, Panama has been more dominant in the world than the Jamaica team on a whole, bro. But honestly, me did still a try seek for at least a one because based on the history between me and Panama, we always have a go to go with them really and truly. But in tonight games that really and truly when time after the first goal, the deflection, somewhere in my mind, me I say, well, might be we can come draw or get a 2-1 win. And why? After that second goal where Blake, but I blame me so him walk past Richard King like a ghost. Him walk past him like he never did it. He just pass him like a spoiled student to a teacher, you know? From after that, bro, it just go weird on for me, bro, and I just never know how to cope. And really and truly, where the arguments are there, where whether are do the coach want to win this competition, do the coach satisfy do the team him a pick, do he rather for choose foreign player over the local player them. What the problem at the end of the day, bro? Like it no matter how much of the problem them we can recognize and the solutions, bro, you have to come up with the answers, and we are so tired of all of these reason excuses why this have to happen, why this have to go so. The board said this have to go like this. At the end of the day, you have to remember say, can't play for please a nation. So you keep really and truly as a coach job you have to put down your foot and do the right thing. So for me, bro, like this competition here over Japan, knowing that it don't affect our dream or probably our journey of going to 2026 World Cup, it still makes you wonder like would your emotional or would your immature choices affect us going to that World Cup, you know?
yeah, I definitely agree with you because looking at this would have been a nice like a gauge of how the team kind of set up going into them World Cup qualifiers there to come because we not think we have much games left in between that time when we have to go qualify. So
Qualify.
no, is it a case where is this it? So we are gonna play when a time for qualifiers? What are the solutions that we can bring into this team right now to fix this? Because we're watching that match. Honestly, for the first half, I not lie to you, I never like my problem with Jamaica is the midfield, bro. The midfield imbalance. And I know say Isaac Hayden being out have something to do with that because him a really were only decent holding midfielder. You see me? So him not being there, I know so that is a miss. However, the substitute person for putting in that role is not Russell. Russell is not a holding midfielder. He can't hold the midfield. You see me? I don't think Latibody here can do it either, even though it's kind of a secondary position for him, but I don't think him can do that. You see it? So who are we going to put in that role if Isaac Hayden is not available? And that answer is left to be seen when I know what to do this. Another thing too, I cannot understand. Why is Gray suddenly now an attacking midfielder? Why Gray in the midfield? I don't understand. Him start out a play wing. Him play 5 game decent, and then after that him just completely anonymous on the wing. Now him gone in the midfield. And me I scratch my head because I can't believe somebody shit them when I doing in the midfield.
For real.
Like him send him do a decent diagonal passes 1 and 2 times throughout the match. But apart from that, like this man can't. He's not the type of person who gonna give that key pass for tread the ball through the middle, anything
Him
like that.
not chase those run when time you want him to move. If the ball now come directly to him,
Bro,
or even
speaking of
as
the
big,
runs, you remember that time when we get the over the top? It was Bailey and Warner Brown. Basically, the two of them are run through. And bro, the whole of the left side of the pitch empty and grey, just a jog.
jog
Bro, all the
exactly.
man have to do a sprint in that open area and would basically would get a tap in. But him now make the run them where you expect of somebody of his level, bro.
Level
So
exactly.
I not understand why I'm in a midfield.
And
He's
that
not an
brings
attacking
bring
midfield.
me back to the point, bro, where me I say I'm wondering like why do the foreign players them or why the decision can make to say this man is definitely not giving that energy what we want from him out there. So why don't use someone that are willing to make these run, make these move? Because it's not every time a pass is going to be perfect. He's going to perfectly land on your feet. It's going to perfectly land where you want it to go. You're gonna have time where you have to chase the ball. Andre do not chase the ball. Him don't chase it, bro.
Him my and the next thing too. Him can't hold bench. Him not him what
What?
what go on? What really are go on?
What go
Like
on?
always always this man somehow a guaranteed starter in a
Start.
Jamaica side.
And
Like
talking about guarantee starter, Lati body, bomba.
my issue with Latibody is that him just unable to find a position in the side and stick to it. And sometimes that is a utility baller. Some team just have utility baller. You see me? But whenever you play as a utility baller, you have to do it to a decent level. And
Exactly.
whether I'm a play left back,
Left
right
back,
back, center back,
center back,
or holding
all
midfielder,
the
him
midfield.
not do it good enough for him to play in any of those positions right
As
now.
far as me see it, him for just hold the bench. You know, as a whole midfielder, I feel like him for hold the center of the bench. Honestly, bro. No joke, bro. No joke.
But I feel like as it relates to decent game today, who play a decent, probably Lembe Kisa. I feel like him had a
Lembikis and
decent game. And
Arbel.
Bell. Yeah, after recently, I feel like the wing back them do them job. A lot
Yeah,
of the times, them we are make mistakes who either through the center back them or through the midfield. You see me?
exactly. Talking about centre back again, where more problems are created through either coach decision or selection or board or again, why every time when there is a mistake made in the back line and a change is to be made, it's always a local player. I'm gonna make sure put this probably seem like my only a force is for me look like say we are saying all that except for the local players. But at this point it is
The abroad players, I mean.
the abroad players because the thing is, bro, Pinnock Pinnock is even let's bro, I even think him play better than Richard King today. Like for tonight, there's not even a huge gap
There's
between.
There's no big difference between
Big
either of them.
difference. And in the last part, him definitely clearly shows you that. Because at fourth goal score, for a man we are player in a
Premier
Premier
League
League.
football.
What is that? What was that? Come on. So, really and truly, again, as we wait me and Calamity a point out, great. Why all of a sudden is a starter? Why Dixon only come on in 10 minutes at the last part of every game? Is this one of a 10 detention?
10 minutes or less, I mean.
Or less? And today, when time you realize this man here, the game itself can't come back. You throw him on. And again, this man bring influence. Him bring the team. Him trying best out there all the time. This, me know if you're sure. This man run the whole lot.
More touch back on the Ethan Pinnock before we get back up to the front line.
Good
Because
fine. Yeah.
I definitely want to talk about Cephas. I so get to Cephas. You know? But Ethan Pinnock, bro, like, come on, dog. I know, I watch you week in, week out now, Premier League. You're a good defender, bro. What happened? It's like, no. It's like Manchester United and Jamaica have the same effect on players. There's someone else and them players so good. And as soon as them put on a Jamaica jersey or a Manchester United jersey, all of a sudden, them don't know how to play football again. Like, come on, bro. You never really have to boot the ball like that, bro. You could have used, bro. I see him do this multiple times already. Him did a man I press him and him just take a simple turn,
Third.
simple chop, and that's it. Or him just pass the ball sideways. You never have to boot the ball there, so Pinnock is a man where honestly, I don't think he make that much mistakes. But today, he was trash.
Trash.
He was trash. Richard King today wasn't his best game either. The man, as you point out, the at the second goal, yeah, the second goal,
Second goal.
the dog walked past him like a piece of rubbish pan ground. That
Mm-hmm.
was
Wow.
not good enough from Richard King.
It's like he wasn't here.
Ratty body here. After 45 minutes, it's like half time him come out and him feel like say him there in a boxing match because every tackle him make is a foul. Every single tackle him make was a foul. After that. I don't know if him that try rough up the man them or whatever, but
But it
bro,
never that work out.
it never really that work out. You see me? Russell, I feel like Russell never bad, but him never good.
Bro, Russ, exactly. And that and honestly, like I feel like that my thing with Russell for even the past couple games. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't good. Simple mean like he wasn't there. Honestly, like we don't know how for judge you. Because it's like me not really see you with the ball, and when me see you with the ball, it's like I still not see you with the ball. Honestly, me don't know if I say you're bro. When I time today, bro, I just Palmer alone, a tackle, a pass, a move in the midfield. At some point, me I say, who is the next man in the midfield? And talking about midfield, why Bobby Reed upon the bench for so long and the midfield did want help?
Why?
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 Why? Why? Why? Why? Why?
In real life, dog. Why? Like, no. I'm surprised when I see
Bro.
subs. I'm like,
What the man put at 25? Yes, at 25. Look at that.
bro, when them say the coming of Jesus? yeah, what them say, yo, Bobby Reed did they put the bench all along?
Bro, as I say, more why me even they say more why me even look on the team facts and them thing there when me are going to the game. So I don't know who they on the bench for a while. So when me see the man step out 25, put up head back, me I say wait. Bobby Reed that man never thinks I'm injured. I went in him reach on the bench.
Back. Exactly. So as I said, Macron again, bro, and this put me in a zone where me I said, do Macron want to he want to progress in this competition? Do he want to? Where ma do? Where? What?
And I
What
think
like
the
what?
commentator say in the last 10 years, Jamaica make it to two finals and two semi-finals in this competition. So for drop out in a group stage
Group
and in
stage.
a group stage where realistically, bro, we should have at least come second.
Second, exactly. Imagine, bro, Guatemala and Guadeloupe. What?
And we there saw look upon the World Cup group and I say, yeah, this look
Yes.
decent. But
Jesus.
when that time they come, we probably look upon it and say Trinidad and Tobago top the group and crash out their head away.
They're ahead
But
away.
this
And that a madness. That bro, that is that bro, that what happened tonight can't be okay. This is a level of science. This is a level of bro.
before me charge CFA for him criminal crime, for him
Yeah.
crimes them
Now,
against football.
football,
I have to talk about
see first things are different.
yeah man, I have to talk about the penalty. Who run the competition? Yeah, FIFA run this. Me no know who run the competition, yeah, but this was the highest level of corruption,
Corrupt.
bro. You remember the cartel song? None of them not up on level, the highest level.
Highest
Yeah, man.
level. Yes.
No corruption not up on the level of corruption. Yeah. At the
How
highest
the rap
level of
bolt
corruption,
again?
you see.
How the rap bolt again?
Boy, I don't even know, but as some.
Are them people are
Yeah,
on
man.
organization?
Yeah, man. Same way, so man. Boy, I can't believe it, bro. Everybody and their mother, I said that a stonewall penalty. Them want to get for offside. You know the worst part about it? Bro, when I see the man they are the monitor. Me I watch him and I say, why this pan take so long to
It
look
takes
on
so long
this?
exactly.
The man stand up there for literally 3 to 5 minutes and look on something that is so clear.
Clear.
And then 20 minutes after, the commentator I gotta say, VAR say them not see who get the first touch of the ball. Me blind? How me can see that?
Jesus.
How me can see that after 2 replay? And even if the defender get the first touch out of the ball, there is such a thing in football now named follow through, and there's also something called off the ball foul.
Off the ball foul,
So
yeah.
even if I never touch this ball, you tell me say this man can punch me in my face in the box, and it's not a foul.
Not a foul.
That's crazy to me, bro.
Crazy.
You're a referee and you don't know. Even if you go by the logic, say him never touch the ball. How are you a referee and you don't know about off the ball foul? That's ridiculous, bro. That crazy.
That's
I'm gonna say
crazy.
the last match will end up rob Guadeloupe, but bro, if we rob Guadeloupe and the corruption the right so up here so the next one. When
yeah,
we
man,
get
definitely.
robbed, up here so with it.
So.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
That a Ponzi scheme and the other one a SSL, yeah, man. A different level. Different level, bro. Different level of robbery, man. Corruption to the highest level, bro.
That crazy, that crazy. But Ronaldo CFAs, come to the front.
Come to.
Yeah,
Have
man,
a seat.
'cause
Have a seat. You want to have a seat there, man? Stand up.
at this point, you cannot be a professional footballer and you don't know how to pass a ball.
They don't know if to pass nor to shoot. Pass nor shoot. Because, bro, Kyle Dixon managed to win a ball. Take a shot, the ball lick from off of the post and come straight to you. Up to now, right now, I still a wonder. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
man.
that off target.
Hit the ball half target. It was you and the goal alone. It was you, bro. And there was on about 3 other occasions where this man get the chance to fire, and that's not even pull back shot.
Bro, I see this man. Congratulations. Him run down the ball and him beat one man.
Beat one.
Bro, I don't know. I think a Gray 5 yards in front of you. The man basically just pull your shirt so. Why you drop for your penalty? Pass the ball.
Pass.
Better yet, pass the ball correctly and then drop.
Drop.
If
Exactly.
you want drop. See, since you want roll in
Since
a
you
dirt
want
so
drop.
much,
Yes.
pass the ball properly and then you drop.
Since you
But
like grass.
come
Pass the
on,
ball,
bro.
drop.
Come
See,
on, bro.
and the crazy thing is, like before leading up to this competition in the Guatemala game, you play so well, we hype you up. We say, yo, you have to start.
Yeah.
We did see you in front of Grave for a fact. You were the starter over Grave for a fact. Because you burst down the line, you get the cross to me. But in
At
this
this point,
competition, everybody turn and mimic. Everybody forget how to
at
play
this
the ball.
point, at this point, we are say green need to start, and then we are look pan a see first. We come on pan the pitch and do them thing.
Do that.
At this time, I will play with 10 man because nobody over the left hand side they don't look like them can play football again. Them not look like so them have the common sense, the
Come on,
intelligence.
say. No,
They
I,
even make a simple run. Remember, we win back the ball in a midfield. This man, wide as you can be, make a simple 5 yard run. You not even have to run in a null diagonal. You run a simple straight 5 yard run. And I think it was Palmer pass a ball right through the middle. All him have to do is touch the ball and for control it, for slow down the ball a bit, and him 1-on-1. And the man make the ball run left him. The man make the ball run left him.
don't let him.
Now you tell me, bro, what kind of football you be?
What kind?
No, bro, Jamaica need to look into themselves because
We need to look into it.
this is not okay, bro. This
Going
is
up
really not
against
okay.
Panama, we are collect balls like we run Dragon Ball Z, like we run a Horrendous. No, man, this will look good. Just, bro, we still can't come to the reality. So we're not going to the quarterfinal in our World Cup. Something we're sure. We're sure. We're not sure of nothing else. Nothing else we're not sure of. We're going to reach to either the semi-final or the final. And normally, if I'm a USA name or Mexico, you can't stop with. No, we have Panama, we have Guatemala, and Guadalupe. This is a reality. This is yo. This can't real.
Yeah, me I tell you, Ronaldo Cephas, guilty. 5 counts of terrible shooting, bro. Cause me don't know why you do that. Shout out to Kaim Dixon.
Shout out to
Kaim
Game Dixon.
Dixon.
Definitely.
Isn't it?
Shout out to Game Dixon. Shout out to Lambikisa. Shout out to Bale. Shout out to Palmer. Shout your work very, very well today.
And I know so we not to jump on Blake, but that goal they should have scored Blake.
Yeah,
if we are
Blake
honest.
that get the goal. 8 and after post that should never score. But really, can't. And me wonder if I go into this game with that injury because at couple times, well, me see you drop on your jaw like your grind or something when I know about. Honestly, that should have passed. I swear.
Yeah, and finally, this striking crisis we have, we don't know how we're gonna resolve that.
Yeah, because honestly, we all love Warner Brown. Warner Brown, we all love the youngster. Once you're a youngster, we say potential. I want to talk about potential, kid. Once we see that, we're going to want to exploit that. You know? But honestly, no me see why we have to go send back for Anthony from the grave. You know? Definitely.
I don't think Him can do the job either, bro. That's the problem.
And
I
the
don't
thing is-
think Him can do the job either.
I mean, and bro, honestly, we don't want to go back to Boza. Because Boza is a next. Why? He's a next.
Mr. Greenwood, what you do?
Yeah, Mr.
What you
Greenwood.
do, Mr.
Where are
Greenwood?
they? Because England now take you back, you know.
Yeah, man, forward Mr. Greenwood.
Grace good for man. England come like the girl where you cheat on 10 times and she just get over it. Right now she delete and block your number. You know what I see right now? Come on. The divorce is over, the papers them put in, man. Liar them get PRD. Come here, man. You England don't want you back right now.
Yeah, man, forward, man.
Wow.
Final thing I want to say though, Steve McClaren. You feel like Steve McClaren is a case where obviously him not gonna get sacked now, but you feel like it's a case where him supposed to be the one for lead into the World Cup qualifiers.
All right, so Steve McClaren, if it's going to be a case where you can't stand up by your foot, if the rumors are true that the board is giving you instruction on how to pick the team, telling you who to play, and you are going to play favorite with players that are definitely not helping the team against players that probably are better for the team, probably not up to the quality, but at the moment they are better. If him now go try to adjust to those situations, honestly, we're not going to make it to the World Cup, because based on our player in this competition for this tournament, we're not going to get to World Cup with that. So I'm not say fire him, because if a bear in mind say against Trinidad, he was the same coach who won us the Unity Shield, the Unity Cup, something like that. You know, he
No,
was.
we never lose to Nigeria.
Oh, right.
Or a different competition that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we lose it to Nigeria. Anyway, but yeah, even that we're not gonna get to. You know, going to a penalty shootout with Nigeria.
That was a good game from us.
And that
Very
was a
good
good
game.
game. Like that, those trend of good game. Those trend of game right there were some good game. We play well. And as a calamity said, would have heated in the midfield with Palmer. The back line was well adjusted with honestly the same back line. But we all know that the problem is really based in that midfield area. For those game to adult, if Grady never play them game at all.
Them are good?
Yeah,
No.
them are never play them set again.
They
They never
never
play.
play
So there are
Nigeria again.
obvious errors you are making, and if you cannot go into this World Cup qualifiers and be a man and make Anton and make Gray no say, listen to me, know you win Premier League with Leicester on the bench. You don't have Saudi right now make up how much 8 millions, but for this current Jamaica team,
and do have a goal or assist this season.
you don't have a goal or assist this season. You and your quality or talent were not helping this team is going to stay on the bench. You have to put down. That's the only way, because as I said, bro, we are not delusional in terms of where the conversation is to say whether or not we can qualify for the World Cup. Definitely, bro, and we think we can qualify. As I say, it's a two-legged game each game. We are playing against Curacao and Bermuda. Like, honestly, we're supposed to, if we can beat those teams back to back on both legs. You know? So, if him can correct up or adjust and be a man about his position and his job, yes, but bro, yeah, bro. So, but after the work,
as I say, Curacao and Bermuda, no questions asked, supposed to be wins back to back, home and away. So that right, this is supposed to be 12 points off of the board. Like, we're not supposed to struggle to beat them, money. And when I say them smaller teams here, because we know Jamaica is a small team, but in the sense of when you look on a Curacao or a Bermuda, which are way smaller teams than we, when I say them not have them time when them get into games, because sometimes we as a smaller team, when they look on a Nigeria, for instance, sometimes a Panama, because normally we have good results against Panama. I'm not say sometimes then we slap with 3-0, but you have other times when we win 1-0 or we draw the game or whatever. So we know say smaller teams can sometimes get into the game. However, that is no excuse for you to lose to a Bermuda or a Curacao. You need for a time for you put on your foot now as the manager and stop play favorites, bro. Because I don't understand why Gray is a guaranteed starter when this man do nothing.
Nothing. Exactly.
Nothing. A few diagonal passes here and there, and that's it.
In an eclipse, not even blue moon. Every eclipse this man have two diagonal that pass. Every eclipse, every red moon.
Bro, the only good thing remember him doing was the goal that was scored when he spread the diagonal out to Lembekisa. You see me? That's it.
That's it.
Apart
I'm
from
looking
that,
at this match, I'm looking the last match. That's not,
yeah,
that is just two good chance or that two full 90-minute match. Come on, no, that work. Can't
that's
work.
crazy to me, dog. And I mean, Leon Bale, I never think Leon Bale had a bad game
Had a bad
to
game. Yeah,
per
him never have a
se.
bad game. Like
Um,
right to the competition, this probably was him worst game, but he wasn't he did never have a bad game.
yeah, I feel like him definitely that try today, but it was just boy, we need to really fix up, bro, because this is my thoughts on Steve McClaren as a coach. I feel like say, man, not gonna say him forget sack yet,
Yeah. Because we
but
see Sam can do the job.
I can understand the people them where I say yo, we need to get somebody
Veteran.
we can probably give you some surety before these World Cup games. But apart
Cole is
from
still a
that,
coach?
who?
Coley.
Miguel Coley? I'm not sure. Probably.
But
Because
Cole never get the team one at a time. We get the team one at a time though.
yeah, they get the team on that time, yes.
But never did do good. Alright, fuck you. I always want Jamaica coach from Europe. I don't know why. Imam Bell. Imam never Bell.
And Never Bell, I don't think they get the team. I don't think
Yeah,
Never
never.
Bell no something there.
Then we just give
Which
Craig Butler a team. But go ahead. Give Craig Butler a team. But the man do what he want to do. Give Craig Butler a team, but the man do what he want to do with the team.
yes, well, a Phoenix would have play for Jamaica.
What a bro, right now I'm there, bro. So, right now, what a Phoenix like Carol got work up. Me not have no the whole of Phoenix Carol got work up. With a fancy whisper.
Sure. Yeah, that to your lad. Why this man? What this man been a do? Me can't, me not see, me not hear from
Play
him.
FIFA.
Yo, shout out to Whisper still. Cause I feel like him definitely is a ball line name, you see. But me not see, me not hear from him, bro. Me not know what him up to. You see me, the last time him play for Jamaica was probably early last year, if at them time there. But boy, Jamaica very disappointed with the exit night World Cup. Honestly, very disappointed. But we're gonna leave it here, so big up to all who watch every day them. Big up to all who support. Thanks members of like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell because that are gonna notify you when the video might drop. You see me? Jamaica we need to make it to this World Cup. And we're not fumble double right now. You see me? We need to make it to the World Cup. Yeah man. Shout out, big up on yourself people. How we out.